expecting to reset so many times over something as stupid and insignificant. Come on, it can't be too hard, right? Sometimes it works. When I save like 5 seconds. I guess first tries would have been almost 10 to be fair. So it is kind of worth it. It's annoying to try and go for. I'm not sure. Well, that goes with time save pretty much. We'll question if it's reset efficient, but I guess I can get consistent enough at it where it doesn't even matter. Yeah, fine. It's okay. I guess it turns mediocre Valuses into pretty good Valuses, on average. And good Valuses into exceptional Valuses. I mean, yeah, why not take an optimization right early on? It's kinda silly. Thanks, Foxy. Oops. Oh boy, no. This will be terrible. Ugh, God, I hate this. Oh god, no. That's what happens most of the time if you don't cancel the thing. Ugh. Trash. This will be a time loss. Oh, to be fair, I didn't lose overtime at Malus today, so I guess it evens out. To an averagely bad start. Though it hurts. Definitely. A bit worse than last run. I guess maybe I could try and front drop on Gaius. Nah, it's not worth it. Not yet, at least. Since ideally I will be back in the green after Aegeon. Or even Kuro. I mean, it's hard to mirror the start I got in this run. As long as I can mirror any kind of time saves. And get past Hydras, that's fine. Okay. No stab cancels this time, I hope. No need to lose time here at all. It's kinda okay. I guess if you're into those fighting games, you know, JK. What's up? Yeah, group. It can suck for certain kind of people. Worth a try. God, I really need to buy a lamp. Whenever it gets dark, I turn into a shadow. Or else, like lighting and stuff. You know, I am only lighted by my own monitor. Phaedra. Okay. Honestly, keeping the rock boost and then doing a quick start here, I feel like that's the key. Because with the rocks you can keep like the initial boost and then you're here in 2 boosts. That's genius. No, Phaedra, your neck is the devil. This was almost as good as Shakeless, honestly, if I made it up there. But I think I know what I did wrong all this time. It's literally just a positioning on the saddle. If you jump farther to the right, it actually works a lot better. Just such a small detail. But this will lose time. Just a little bit, maybe. We'll see. I hope it's just a little bit. With a bit of luck, I'm okay after Avion. Imagine that early game. Rough. Time save for next run. Yay. Oh yeah, I wanted to turn on the light, but no. It's fine. It's IGT anyway. Who cares? Okay, with a decent avion, I should be back within 10 seconds, and that's fine. Not quite sure what you mean, but sure. Is that like a statement or a question, or are you like, does Aggro not do that for you? Because I noticed that Aggro can actually do quite different things at the start of cutscenes, even in ILs, like in the Phalanx one. And at the start of each new game, sometimes Aggro is closer. Sometimes Aggro even walks towards you. Sometimes Aggro is farther away. It's weird. Oh, yes. Small optimizations. Like hear it sometimes. Because like I actually noticed something, like during our race, you kept on gaining small little amounts of times just during the horse riding sections and like movement overall, it felt like. Because our skips didn't look much different, but you were kind of catching up, especially like after Argus, I think. It was seen fairly well. Like, I'm not quite sure. Well, never mind, that was maybe a different one. But still, after Argus one was the race was so close, but in the race, like on Saturday, it was earlier like that as well, I think before Bassaran. I think you just do a lot of different little things right that are not as noticeable, honestly. It's like in the details at times. Because sometimes you just gain time out of nowhere, it feels like. Like if you look at that whole section after Bassaran or towards Bassaran. Did I not finish the thing? Are you serious? Whatever, it's actually not as bad. Could have been worse. Oops. Blah, blah, blah. Should be a side time save here for sure. I swear Shinobi is like a lot about positioning as well. Like I always aim for a specific like part in the like column, and it works most of the time even without fast mashing. The fast mashing usually just gives me the backups and saves, and improves the chance of getting it even if you don't get it first try. But the initial fast jump step is solidly positioning base. But that's also rough because that's why I always like have the insane Cenobias in my PBs, so even if I get a very clean one I never gain time. Makes your time even more impressive. I feel like if I can stay even until Phalanx and then just get a proper Phalanx and Argus, I will pretty much be on sub 1 pace. And until then I can just try to get a bit more in the green. Oh, Barber will be rough. Oh boy, Barber will be rough. My whole early section this time is pretty good. That's a thing for me, like, I've been getting a lot better about getting runs past Hydras, but like, I don't know, it's probably just nervousness that kills it every time, but I feel like eventually I should get it just by trial and error, especially since my heart rate actually got a lot more relaxed when I get runs. It's actually also a training process of just failing it so often that you're not even phased by it anymore. Like, I used to get so upset when I failed runs past Hydras. Now it's just like, oh, that's what I'm used to. Another day in the office. Look at me failing the runs. Isn't that lovely? Definitely helps. Oh, the Hydras feels like a toss-up sometimes, I gotta agree. Boy, in this run specifically, the quad was just so garbage. But yeah, I feel like both of us could get to sub 1 and sub 16. Any day, any run. Even sub 15, honestly. That's why I got a heart rate monitor, because I noticed myself fucking dying every time I got past Pelagia on good paces. I feel like Pelagia is the last Colossus where you can mess up very badly. And the rest is just execution that should work every time, you know? And that's the bad part about it. Because obviously you can mess up Phalanx to Malus pretty much on each of the Colossi. But at that point it's more about nerves than actual like difficulty. Or at least that's what it feels like to me. Oh my god, please. Ugh, this is so bad. Started out well, but that's... oof. Stop it. Hey, Barbara actually listened. Amazing. Still a time loss because I didn't get onto the head quick enough and my last Barba was a gold split, but I can't complain about this one honestly. God, my start of the run is so brutal, Jesus Christ, I'm 30 seconds behind even though I didn't do too poorly on any of them. It doesn't matter. If I do well, I can probably be back on track past Bassaran. Yeah, I have time saves on Bassarin, that's right. Don't remember my Pelagia either. Well, the biggest one was Phalanx, and another big one was Argus Reset. I think those two alone can pretty much give me the sub 1. Other than that, I have a slight time save on Kuro, Bassaran as well. Not sure about the rest. I don't even remember the Malus. But that's the run where I had over a minute of time loss on... Or was it over a minute? It was a shit ton of time loss on Phalanx anyway. Might be, yeah. But I think I can still be in the green after Dirge if I do it perfectly from here on. Even getting this run past Hydrus is decent, I guess. I mean, I gotta keep in mind I just need to save 1.5 minutes, and I pretty much got that on Phalanx and Argus. Yeah, I saw, and I verified it, and as I said, for him it was just a mind block thing, and he needed to figure out his Argus to stop tilting and destroying his runs every time. And he still has a lot of time saves on so many Colossi. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he straight up skips the 19 after his next run. He has a potential. Since I taught him the Pelagia as well. The Pelagia alone is a minute. And then it's just like ugly execution on the rest. Okay, we'll see now if this run is alive or not. If I get a Hydra skip, it's alive enough to keep going. And I'd like to have a run past Hydras this stream. If not, I'll maybe do like a couple practice attempts of boss rush or something like that. We'll see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't like when he turns early. It should work, but it never does. Oh, we'll see. Okay. Because last time I had the early animation. But that's awesome. As good as it gets. Yeah. Sub 16 really isn't hard, it's just an immense mental block for me. I'm sure once I get one run that's decent, past Phaedra launch first try, it should be easy. I mean, you know, I had close calls. One thing I will stop doing is like... One thing I will stop doing for sure is... If I get Vial Phalanx setup, I won't do the side roll, because that's what cost me my last very, very, very good run. Where I was like 30 seconds ahead of your run, which is pretty much a 1530 or whatever, and I had the Phalanx IL for good potential on the rest. Stocky had the Phalanx IL in his PB. Imagine that. What do you mean? The run I had, it was a bit longer ago, I told you about it already. But that was like the last run I had that was very promising. It was an offline attempt. On streams I usually had decent enough runs, but nothing really special. Mostly average runs that died on something stupid. God, this song is so good. I mean, it's like, it's not about is it worth it or not, but until that moment where I failed it, I thought it was guaranteed to work if you get the right setup. Guess not. Whatever. I might start doing it again if I get like a very good PB, where I start almost requiring the Phalanx. But even then, Sean doesn't even... Oh, Sean does it obviously, but with a delay, and even he in his PP doesn't have the Phalanx IL setup. Which is crazy. Sub 14 starts becoming possible, and that's insane. Oh, I'm not sure if he will be motivated enough to have a grind for it again. Well, it's Sean, obviously. Obviously, if he wants to get it, he will get it, but he didn't seem to play much Shadow lately, which I can't blame him for. Gives us shitty players a chance to get close to his times. I mean, honestly, I remember a time where, like, Marcelo's 101.55 used to be absolutely insane and unbeatable, and everyone was like, oh no, jeez. And now everyone has caught up to that level with small optimizations here and there, and all of a sudden it doesn't seem as bad anymore. I won't say the same will happen to Sean because it's on a completely different level, but at least I feel like we can get there slowly but surely. Maybe if we start implementing like more advanced Avion and Gaius strats, even. Oh, come on. I mean, even like Church's 1730 was insane at the time, and when there has been like crazy finds that made things easier. Performance, like if you think about Ump Jump and the whole like Snowbee attack. Because considering what like the tech was like at like Church's old record, it's actually insane. So, I guess if we start slightly improving slowly but surely, on certain aspects and maybe find a few new things. Things will get easier. I should honestly be gaining more time here, but I'm not complaining. I should be gaining more like 10 seconds. But that was a slow climb, maybe. Well, I guess I didn't get onto Kuro properly quick, to be fair. Yeah, within 20 is fine. If I get a good bass run, I might be in the green again. And if all else fails, I might still go for IL Phalanx and... I know I will start to have to do it soon enough. But I don't feel like it right now, at least. Because it's so late into the run and I don't need it for sub 1. But if the times is still bad enough, maybe. Wait, what? Why did you think it's May? So, do people access it through an emulator, or how does it work? Is it speedrunnable? What does it actually have? And why is everyone so excited about it? Like, is there like new stuff revealed in it? Because I haven't looked at it into it at all yet. Or is it just some older models? So it's only Malus. Because I've heard people say, oh, it's a whole map and it has like all the Colossi and all that. Oh, god damn it. Oh god, this is one of those things. Oh, I hate it so much. Okay, I'll just go for the hopefully easy enough plant, though I don't trust it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh god. Ah! Ugly, ugly, ugly Bassaran. I was supposed to save time here, but I might actually lose time. It was so bad, they shook all over the place. Depending on the Pelagia execution and all that other stupid shit. Oh my god. Well, I can say as much if I'm within... I'm not sure how much time exactly I can save on Phalanx, here's the problem. Because if it's only like 20 or 30 seconds, it's not like I'd have to go for IL at this point. Oh fuck, that cost me some actual time. Thank you, Pudding. And yeah, Bastard and skip is easier than the actual stabs. Most of the time. Maybe you're right. If I stay at a status quo with the pace, I will do it. For sure. Because I don't know why I'm afraid of it, it's just so awkward sometimes. Because if aggro runs to the side, or if he runs into the, like, building structure, it's just... it's so terrible. You lose time a lot. But then again, if I get the IL set up, I gain a huge amount of time. Like, I'm not sure how much, but ooh, then it starts getting interesting. But yeah, it definitely shows how good my run was actually early on. Keeping that pace is so hard. Like, I didn't do any major mistakes in this run, but it's just draining away time with the slightest mistakes and inaccuracies. Well, even if I get a 1 hour flat time, that's something nice. Because I know I can save 30 seconds until Bastard run at least. And other than that, I can definitely still sub 1 if I get everything else correctly, as it always is. Hey, far. Okay, should be fine with a full stab here. I hope. Might have understabbed, but I think it's okay. Oh god. Awesome. That was a time loss, really. Oof. This run, man. This run is like punishing me on every single split. Jesus Christ. Oh man. It's like, you're not perfect, bonk. You're still not perfect, bonk. Minus 30. But I didn't do major mistake. Minus 30, alright? I'm just bleeding step by step by step by step. Don't think I have any time safe on slow saver. Well, CJK, if it's less than 2 seconds of time loss on every split, that's when it starts to add up, you know? We're 10 Colossi in and you know, it's like on average I lost 3 seconds per split, you know? And that's minus 30. Well, plus 30, you know what I mean. That's why Sean is so good, because he, like, compared to me, for example, besides his insane consistency on the good splits, on average he probably saves like 5 seconds each. It doesn't seem like much, but it adds up overall, just by optimization. Like the 124 avions, for example, getting the launch or whatever, getting the clean barbus. The bass runs, always a big thing. Like if a clean barba and bass around, this run would be like 20 or 30 seconds faster. I just hate that it's like so evenly distributed with the time loss. I hate those kind of runs. But this is my life now. Oh, obviously I could still wreck you with this if I just got a clean end to this whole run for once. That's what my runs have always been lacking, so if I just straight up destroy everything from this point on. Yeah, of course. I'm not bothered, I'm just annoyed that it adds up to 30 seconds, you know? Usually it's not like that, usually it's a plus, a minus, a plus, a minus. But now it's just... yeah. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, obviously. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I accelerated too quickly, I should just start jumping onto the thing there. I had no chance of getting that right after the initial jump, I feel like. Because I couldn't slow down. Oh my god. My life is suffering. Why does it hurt to be me? Oh my god. I swear, if I PB with this, like, run, it will be very, very, very neat splits to run against, because I can save a little time step by step, right? But, that Celosia hurts so much. Wait, do I have a crazy time save on Celosia? Excuse me. Okay, JK, go back to my Celosia right now and tell me if I missed the jump there as well. I forgot about the Celosia time save. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So I could be even by now. No, I dropped the Wonder can't grab the ledge. Ooh, look at me, I'm Wonder. And I'm fucking useless. Jesus Christ. Well, I didn't know, but I had a Celosia time save. Look at me. That makes a lot more sense now. Because with that Celosia time save, obviously, like, yeah. Well, it was. I can confirm it was. I'm not sure what that Pelagia looked like. Dude, I'm completely unaware of my goddamn, like, runs. But these -4 bother me even more than the time losses beforehand. Because I didn't expect there to be a time save and I messed it up. Well, now this run is a lot more beatable. I hope I'm not messing up runs. I still fucked up at Phalanx, right? Whatever. Oh, time save for next run, whatever. I just realized that means that in my PB I got a sub 50 Celosia, which is actually kinda nice. You know, I used to be happy when it was like a sub 1 Celosia, but now I'm like at the moment where I'm like, oh, a sub 50 Celosia would be nice. It's crazy. I don't remember if my Pelagia had any flaws. Thanks for the follow. Okay, like, if I gain, let's say 10 to 15 seconds on Pelagia, which might be possible, but I'm not sure if it is, I think I will just go for a regular Phalanx to just try and get a safe PB. If it's not a sub 1, I won't care, because this run had a lot more potential. And if this was a sub 1, I wouldn't ever be happy with my life. So I almost would prefer it to not be it. But like, if it stays about the same pace, I will go for IL Phalanx. I don't know, I think so, but I wouldn't know. Oh my god, this is actually a decently enough time loss. Just because I didn't jump early enough, I have to swim that amount. I think, like, best possible time 1:25:31. That's definitely, like, sub 1 territory. So it is still possible, but yeah. It wouldn't be the cleanest one. I wouldn't be really happy with it, let's say. Is this the OG? I have to, like, get up to get fresh air. Oh yeah. I messed this up so much. I'm happy. Oh no. Okay, whatever. Okay. Saved. That was clutch. Is this what Pelagia everyone is talking about? That can be so clean and nice. Also, did you see that clutch save? Holy shit. Woo! Oh. Okay. So I could be in the green right now if I wasn't an idiot. The question is, do I want to go for like the IL phalanx? Do I need to go for the IL phalanx? Is it smart to go for the IL phalanx? I don't know. The thing is, I don't feel comfortable with it, but at the same time, I don't ever feel comfortable with phalanx anymore. But I'm not worried, because I know this run could have been a lot better. So it's basically a question, do I take a safe-ish PB with the chance of maybe going sub 1 if I perform perfectly? Or do I go all out and let this run die? Or, well, if it is, you know, fuck it. If I mess it up, I don't care. This run is garbage. Let's go. Now that I know how many time saves I have. If I get the IL phalanx, I'm pretty much on sub 1 pace. I'm pretty sure about it. If I get a decent phalanx without IL, it's probably still sub 1 pace. If I get garbage phalanx, I still have a chance to PB, let's be real here. Just because my Ah! Stop! You're hurting my soul! Stupid horse. Hey Usu. This run is trash, but it's within 15 seconds of my PB. That shows how trash my PB is. But if I get via Phalanx, this could be a run. A good run at that. I'm not happy about being second. Did some awful mistakes. Not sure about this. It doesn't feel right. Okay, I guess it was right. Okay, whatever happens, this is good. Hell yeah. Okay, it's not IL, but Jesus Christ, this was good enough. If I get onto Phalanx quickly, this will be a huge time save if I remember everything correctly anyway. We can all do better. We all strive to be better. But at the same time, Usu, the crazy thing is, like, all of our race, JK and I both would have won earlier races with that, like, with these runs. Shows that he kind of caught up to Sean in a way. Okay, this should be an easy time save now. And I'm happy I went for Vial. I understabbed, didn't I? Let's just get to not get stocky there. I just did a little extra damage. Yeah, it could have worked. But even now that it didn't, this will be a good phalanx. But not as crazy as it could have been. Overall, this run, 30 seconds until Bassaran and Dirge. I can save another... Like, I can save a minute until this phalanx. But it's always like that, isn't it? Okay, if you're being real here, sub 1 is very hard from here on out. Though, probably possible. I don't know. Probably not. I saved 25 seconds, but like, I was 16 seconds behind. I don't know. Whatever, PB pays, who cares? Potential is there. Best possible time 25:40. I mean, I wouldn't say it's easy time saves though, it's mostly just consistent time saves. I can be very much in a green kind of wave of splits, but none of those splits were particularly bad either. Besides that Celosia, and that's a time save, funnily enough. It is very easy, I'm just being a stupid idiot who tries to do it too quickly. The easiest way to do it is just jump onto that thing and let yourself, like, fall. Or you just jump very far into the thing, you know? It's like... why am I turning here? What is my issue? Why am I being stupid? Oh my god. Let's pretend this is fine and just take a far away route. Yeah, JK, yeah, I know how to do it. It was stupid. I know it was stupid. End of discussion. Like, biggest time save left is Argus. The Zenobia was solid. Well, I lost 15 seconds for some reason, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Compared to my older PB. I mean, I won't complain about a semi-decent PB, let's be real. I'm happy that the Phalanx went well. I guess if I was set up, I could have been... Wow! Suffering! Suffering! Oh, yes. These stupid mistakes, if you combined them, like all of them, that's another minute. I swear. Or at least 30 seconds in this run specifically. I had a forest thing, I had this thing just now. Yeah, probably. You forget about them quickly, but in the moment they hurt so much. That about reflects my ability to drive a car in a straight line, honestly. Like, I'm more terrified to drive in cities with semi-slow like speed compared to like the autobahn, just because there's more chances of me just like driving into the sidewalks like an idiot. Like, in my first ever practical driving exam, I drove into the sidewalk. That cost me the exam. Oh boy. I'm genuinely not gifted at all when it comes to driving cars. Yeah, I swear, they're not speedrunners. That sidewalk cut at least 2 seconds of time. I swear. Not real speedrunners. Like, my orientation in space in general is garbage. I don't think I have too bad thinking when it comes to like spatial stuff, but like, oh god, that was so timeless. But like when it comes to just orienting myself, I'm terrible. Let's go. Hyped. Slow Zenobia. AI, I mean. Obviously not a bad Zenobia, but like slow in the fact that it could have been like a bit faster. Talking about AL kind of standards. Oh god, I messed up. I hate it. This will be a time loss. I can feel it. JKB like, I'd be happy with a Zenobia like that. Well, for me, this will probably lose the 9 seconds I gained earlier. Not even. Am I gaining 10? How am I gaining? No. No, I'm not gaining 10. But how am I staying on pace? That's my big question here. I guess, well, 5 seconds. Don't ever do the Kaze jump. Just reorient and just super jump into the side of the pillar. It works more often than not. Like, I don't remember, I think in the race yesterday, not yesterday, I think in the race I did like the backup there, I just jumped into the side of the pillar and it worked fairly well. Basically, this can be a decent PB if I get a first try Argus. By the way. It won't be a sub 1 anymore. Unless I... well, I could go for a crazy Malus shit. We'll see. Usu, make your character! I wanna play some D&D, but y'all are hella slow. Schedule an appointment with Mr. Scruffy right now. Okay, first try Argus, and this might be a run. It might be like a high 1 hour flat run. And at that point I just got a... yeah, whatever, right? It's like whenever I do runs, I just gotta combine the skill I have, but it never combines well. It's always trash. 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 Everyone is trash. In any case, if I get first try Argus, it won't be as overwhelming as you'd think, just because I died in my PB to Argus. I think actually most of the Zenobia time loss was running against a wall like an idiot. Ah! Grow, stupid horse. Are you being sarcastic? Because I live in Germany. We are like a third world country when it comes to internet. It was an aggro moment for sure. I lost like 30 seconds of this whole run just to aggro being stupid, okay? I swear. I want to... Fuck. I'm like Pavlov now. I'm just fucking Pavlov now. I want an anteater mount, that's all I ever wanted in the D&D campaign now. That or a gigantic goose. I'd accept both. Oh man. This run was so close to being decent. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess this should be a PB though. Unless I mess up Malus, which, well, unheard of, I know. What the fuck was my gold? Oh, right, aggro. Okay. So, I'm 24 seconds ahead, but it says 1:26:17 is possible. Is my Malus trash? The real question now is... like... it won't be a sub 1 anyway, so why bother with early arrow, right? No, I didn't even go for early arrow, I'm pretty sure. Might be a movement kind of thing again. This run was like... this run is so weird. The only real big mistake I made in the run was the Celosia drop down. But overall the splits were like below average. You know, JK, sometimes you just like, you know, you take your token of the 3 PB, you go to a bank with it and like cash it in, you know? Because what the fuck? If I do early arrow, I have the chance to gain 10 seconds and it's like a 1 hour 40 second run versus a 1 hour 50 second run. But like, who the fuck cares? It's not a sub 1, so why would I give a shit? Yeah, this is basically a PB token unless I do something extremely stupid. I trade PB token of big motivation versus like TLG lessons. You're getting less bad at eco, that's amazing. With your TOG like run, you could definitely overtake Sancho and the rest. Just as well as I could overtake him with my Shadow of the Colossus. So taking these corners aggressively is faster, I think, overall. I'm garbage at eco, but I could help you with knowledge. Though I guess Sancho compiled that into his videos already anyway. Usually I'm slower here. Honestly, I feel like optimizing this part of the run could actually give decent enough, like... time saves. Just like, if I could avoid that slowdown, that's already like 10 to 15 seconds. I gotta experiment if there's a way to position yourself for a fast start here. I mean, that wasn't bad though, I'll take that. Like maybe if you just bonk into a wall, turn around and do a fast start there, maybe that'll work. I gotta experiment with it. Because that would save a decent amount of time every time. The music is summoning Satan. I think my run is in danger. Famous last words. Me every time on good pace. Seriously. Ah! See? Stupid time losses like that. Just movement. Ugh. I think that was decent. Okay, I gotta stop like doing the whistle at the top here. That saves time by not making wonders stop. I think my movement was a little cleaner. That might actually get some time. My phone is dead! That's a problem, because if I mess it up you can't see my glorious heart rate destroy me. So, let me not fuck this up. So do you... What do you switch to 60 for? For Argus? Really? Is Argus easier on 60? Well, I know hand first seems to be easier, but it never seemed to be that big of a deal. Fair. Okay, let's just hope it's a 1 hour flat run. Even if it's not, I'm happy about my performance in the end. There's like a few mistakes I gotta like improve upon and it's fine. Fair. Sean mentioned that the hand first is way easier on 60. Which I mean, might be a thing. There's literally no reason to do early arrow right now, Foxy. This run will never sub 1. And it's not in danger of doing so if I do early arrow. I think overall, if I save time here, most of it is due to movement, and I'm happy about that. Jesus. Okay then. The 10 seconds of time saves is purely due to not fucking up on the parts before Malus. Malus wasn't even faster. And I think I even lost time on Dorman, funnily enough. I think I had bad RNG or whatever. I gotta experiment on where to go with Dorman at some point. Sometimes they just continue like shooting you with arrows for so long. Sometimes they just ignore you. No, with Malus I'm completely confident. Not with early arrow, but I never fuck up the parts. Vape Nation! It's a PB, hell yeah. Could be better. It was trash. It was actually absolute trash. Let's be real here, but better. You know, better. Just gotta fix the whole first part of this garbage run, and it's fine. Like, my last run, it was amazing early, but fucked up starting Celosia. This time it's the other way around, basically. First tried every skip. Only messed up on Celosia and Zenobia to any meaningful extent. And the rest was just slight time losses on subpar splits. Save more time, look at me. I seriously got fucked on the Dormant split last time. Okay, what should I say about this run? It was so garbage early. Like, look, the quad was trash, the Phaedra was trash, the Barber was trash, the Bassaran was trash. The Celosia was trash, even though I saved time. Like, if we combine the... Okay, let's see. Minus 42 seconds. Not all of those will be IGT just because of, like, the death on Argus last time. But let's say 30 seconds make it. Let's just be generous. It would be like 1050. So I would need 50 more seconds, so that's... Honestly, with all the time lost early here, especially since I had more potential on most of these. The Bassaran is a big one, the Celosia is a big one. It's not much anymore. Yeah, without Celosia, this run wasn't bad at all. It was just subpar early, which kills the sub 1. But like, thinking about things I actually messed up big time, like, there isn't much. The quad I didn't get to plan, so I lost an animation. That's like 15 seconds. The Phaedra I almost got shakeless, but didn't. That's another 10 seconds. The Avian wasn't a perfect wing drop. Or was it? I don't remember actually. Oh yeah, right, I didn't completely stab the second sigil, so I had to stab it a little more. Barba wasn't even bad. It was just slow on the initial one, but I didn't miss a skip. Hydrus was pretty good. Uro was pretty good. The Bassaran shook a little. Well, I guess that's 20 seconds, right? And I dropped off Celosia, it's another 20. 20, 40, 55. I guess that's a sub 1. Improve the early game, stay consistent on the late game, or get the Fouling Sayel or whatever. I don't know. But hey, that's a 126. I'm almost about to beat Distortion RTA-wise without an SSD. Which is always like a little thing I wanted to do at some point. Let me charge my phone. Yeah, sub 1 is within reach for sure. I'm having quite a similar like advancements in PBs compared to like with you. I'm very happy about my consistency, to be fair. Even though I always like complain about my consistency, the fact that I'm getting so many runs past Hydrus, and I'm finally less stressed if I get runs past Hydrus, that's actually amazing. And a low 126 is amazing. Like, I wouldn't have thought I would get a low one. Shut the fuck up, phone. I didn't think I would get a low 126, like, at all at some point. Like, I used to think a low 126 is peak performance when I was starting to run any percent, and now here I am. Let me just restore my heart rate, I guess. Is it updated? Yeah, there we go. And let me prove to you that I have fans as well. Wait, it's not actually possible, is it? Nah. Okay, whatever, fuck it. No hands today. Hey Azama. This run wasn't particularly good, but I improved a lot on the late game. It's just my early game lost a lot of time. The IGT is interesting. I think it's about a 1:50. 1 hour 50 if I had to take a guess. Let me look at like... Because like in my last PP I had a death, so that probably makes a difference. There's not much wrong with the run though. Like, it's very weird. I'm like very critical of my early game. But at the same time I wouldn't have bat an eye about that early game just 2 PBs ago. Yeah, I had a death on Argus, meaning that time save isn't as crazy as it looks. I had 1 reset basically. And I finally had the balls to do Phalanx IL setup, which Phalanx turned to the right, but it still worked regardless on the rest, I guess. A high 1 hour. How does Sean get a 58? Are you kidding me? Like, seriously, Jesus Christ. This runs never look so crazy, but it's like the small time saves, I swear. Getting a clean bass run goes long ways. And that's kind of why I hate this run as well. It's like, the time saves are very subtle. They are there, but it's like, oof, I will have to work for it. I'm not working for a world record here. I'm working towards like a sub 1, which is 2nd place. If I get a sub 1 and I'm happy with the run, I won't like... I will be done with the category until someone else beats it besides Sean. It's the same with Boss Rush NTA. Actually, with my skills now, it would be very interesting to try any % hard again. Oh boy, this part. Hell yeah. Like, I think I can get a couple minutes slower with my hard any %. But maybe I'll keep that until I get the PS5, just because I could claim the sub 130 potentially with hard if I go all out. It's unlikely, but at least like a 132 or something. That could be possible. Even a 131, honestly. That would be cool. But like, the hard any percents are getting kinda scary in comparison. HTA I should take the Recce because I know I can definitely do HTA Recce. Chance run isn't as great as you'd think. And well, NTA sub 16 or low 15 would be cool. But it's actually crazy like that after the -9 on Phalanx, I still saved so much time on the rest. I didn't expect the late time saves on Malus and Dorman. And keep in mind there's still 10 seconds on Malus if I do the early arrow. But yeah, I'm happy. I got a PB and I know I can do way better than that as well. Anyone down to stream after this, by the way? Just asking. I mean, you can start it up so I can raid you right after. And just stay for the IGT. What are you gonna play? Some more Demon Souls? I gotta actually see if I can get a PS5 this week. There's supposed to be some more, like, deliveries. They sold some today even, but I was at work at the time. Okay, my guess 1 hour 50 something. Hopefully, it might not even be bad. I'd be surprised if it's more of a time save. But honestly, I'm very happy with like my whole section from Pelagia to Malus. I'm proud of that. Excuse me, what the fuck? Oh shit! Oh my god. This is terrifying, okay? I didn't think it's as good. Oh boy, okay. 30 seconds on top of this. That's 1 quad and 1 slow C and I got it. That's not even that hard to do, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Oh boy. Why couldn't I get this ending at a better run? Like, if you combine my last PB and add my Pelagia till dormant to it, that is the sub 1 basically. Meaning I overall have 2 runs that I could splice together for a sub 1. Like, seriously, what the fuck? Oh no. Yeah, splice them. Easy. I'm a mod, nobody can touch my run. Oh, fuck. But that wouldn't be any fun, right? Are you streaming, Foxy? Is everything ready? Alrighty. Have fun at Foxy's stream, everyone. And thanks for watching, everyone.